Let's do random. Let's try to get to level 14. You can show off your mastery points.
Yeah.
This is get a speed run for fastest artifact hunt.
Oh, I agree, Retlock. That's a really anticlimactic level 15 for sure. It's kind of what I was mentioning with, I think it was yesterday, I was mentioning, I think the earlier commanders, they start out really weak and become really strong. So they gain, like, their incremental upgrades are way stronger, whereas the newer commanders start strong and eventually get to that really strong point. So they incrementally get stronger, but not as drastically as the earlier commanders. Like, look at Artanis. His level 15. His level 15 was like flipping no pylons required. Yeah.
Which is also kind of funny. A lot of the newer commanders don't even need supply.
Don't even need supply.
Back then, that was crazy.
But you can destroy the shuttles. You must do so before they leave the planet.
That's why I think, like I don't know if they needed to make the supply free for Zeratul, Tychus, Dahaka. They all don't need supply depots. I kind of feel like that's something that they did away with needlessly. But I kind of get the point where like co-op is like, look, we kind of assume you're going to win, so like what's the most fun you can have winning, and building depots is just sort of mindless clicking more than anything else, I guess. I don't know. I can see it.
Interesting to see. I mean, I hope they come out with another commander that requires you to build supply structures.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Han and Horner was kind of an in-between.
Like, but one of their, level upgrades, their supply depots counted for like twice as much.
Yes,
so,
yeah.
Kind of
but you had to get there, you know? It wasn't just something that just happened.
So, probably one of the reasons that the new commanders are starting out really strong is that just to kind of make it easier to level, you don't have that big of a power spike.
Well, and a lot of people would complain. Well, I think there's two things to that. Number one, along those lines, that complained about people queuing up for low-level brutals thinking they could do it, but in reality they couldn't. But on the other hand, all the commanders are free until level 5, so they want to make them more appealing at early levels so that people then buy them. Because like, oh, I got to level 5 as Raynor, seems okay, not going to buy it. I mean, he's free, but still,
Zeratul,
like, he's completely free.
I mean, level 1 Zeratul, you did just fine in the brutal mission.
Yeah, I think Dahaka was probably the first commander that I found to be extremely strong at level 1, just already.
What are they going to be? Zerglings!
Zoiglins! No, I don't need to. I should have picked my Zealots this time.
The DTs?
No, for my legendary call downs, I should have picked the Zealots. Alright, Zeratul, let's get these artifacts quick.
You address the hype.
Boom. One down.
One down. That was fast. I'm not sure what to go.
See, I want to make... I think I'm going to do Mass Robo again, just because it's like you need anti-air, but at the same time, it's Zerg ground composition. So like, I want to do the DTs, but I also want to make a bunch of those Immortals. And I think I'm just going to make a bunch of those Immortals and let you deal with all the ground stuff.
Okay.
Because your Destruction Wave will instant kill everything.
Our base is in peril.
Oh yeah, Ascendance will be great.
We should protect it with all we have.
I also think, like, this is a minor thing, but I don't think that they should reveal
the entire map.
Well, I'm fine with them revealing the map, but like they've made it clear like there's a difference between Zeratul's Fog of War and like the normal Fog of War. So if you have that defined as different, then make the changes more impactful. Like Zeratul's Fog of War shouldn't reveal creep. It shouldn't reveal anything except the terrain base, is my thought. Whereas right now, like, I can see there's creep on the map instantly. I don't think that's necessary. But I imagine someone on the forums on day 1 has already listed all of the
Several
reasonable
shuttles are en
grievances.
route to
Right.
the central warp conduit. Your objective is to eliminate them.
Go get them, Dark Archons.
Get those Ascendants out.
As I. You have not enough minerals. Your allies are in battle.
Artifact 2!
Your request.
Oh man. But his masteries are pretty powerful, though.
Yes.
His level 15 might not be that good, but
What?
like your combat attack speed.
Speak. Cloaked enemies.
Yeah, especially like the anti-air immortals attack speed is like insane.
Are closing in on our base. Ready your blades.
Do you remember the clutch save I had on this when we were playing this at like level 2?
The second half
That was
amazing.
awesome.
The Zelnaga shrines
It's really,
nearby
really,
are reactive
really
to
good.
Amon's armies. Researching them may
You
provide
gas, guys?
useful intel, but we will need an escort. Research vessel ready. Let's get a team to that shrine.
Your allies are in battle. You have not enough minerals.
Go get him, Zeratul.
What?
Chase him down.
Waste my time.
Wow, these,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
that,
Like the reduced cost.
it's so nice.
Your allies are
Just
in
get a bunch of free units too with the Dark Archons.
We're detecting your main objective. A wave of shuttles inbound on an active
Just attack up
conduit.
there, Dark Archon. Fine.
Oh, well, it is quite satisfying to chase down one's prey. Your allies are in battle.
Oh wait, I can get my third thing
Complete.
already.
Wow. I love how you can see it fly across the minimap. The Void Seeker.
I've got it already. Holy shit. That is bananas.
Even now, enemies descend on our base.
Get him, Deathfleet! Oh my god! That's awesome. That's perfect against. What are you gonna do now, Zerglings? Oh my god.
That was perfect.
That was great. I just have a group
The
of-
objectives. Oh, it looks like you've got it for the most part.
I have my blast.
This had better be.
Our scans are finished. Science owes
Attack,
you a
guys.
great debt, commanders.
Oh, I can use structure overcharge.
Okay, I was gonna say I've got.
Yeah.
got
We're
it.
good.
I do not take kindly to intruders.
Oh, Zeratul
Enemies
died.
will learn that.
Not Zeratul.
No, he's fine.
Alarak
He's
died.
alive.
Eliminated, commanders.
I knew it could.
Turn them into drones.
I couldn't
That
get
was
quite close
hilarious.
enough.
No, it was just. That's great though.
That was funny. Too good.
Your allies are in battle.
Wow, this is it's going really good now. It's going really good. I mean, I guess what, like 15 to mastery is probably the biggest upgrade you're
Biggest
pretty much
jump.
always gonna get.
I'm just hanging out back here.
Allies are in battle.
Spawn camping. Man, I'm already at +3. Seems like such bullshit.
You interest?
Alright, it's up against.
Waste mine.
A wave
this
of
happen.
shuttles is making its way to an active warp conduit.
They mean to escape, but it shall not be.
No, I don't think they're gonna escape. The Brood Lord. So they just don't. Yeah, they don't bother mind controlling tier 1 units.
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, but you probably don't want to combine the Dark Archons with the Avatar of Essence. 'Cause
Right,
then they won't be able
yeah,
to mind
because then you
control
can't, yeah, you're just gonna be mind controlling worse units than were already available.
anything. Or not,
good
not at
good
all,
point.
okay.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
Your allies are in battle.
I can warp back.
No,
Oh, I can maelstrom buildings. That's interesting.
Like cannons and stuff.
Oh, this is good news for the Mass Recall team, considering there's an official animation now for Maelstrom that looks
StarCraft
pretty
2.
good.
The enemy
They'll have to use that.
dares to attack our
Aren't they
base.
coming out with a new? You mentioned they were coming out with a new version.
Yeah.
I'm as strong
I don't know when it'll be out. It probably won't be for a while now. I'm in their chat room, and it's gone back and forth with how close they are ready to change stuff or not.
Scans confirm the shuttle's destruction.
Such is the way of the Tal'Darim. No prisoners, no survivors.
I'm gutting them from the inside out.
Preparing a research vessel. Let's make this one count.
Upgrade. Your allies are in battle.
My life for the High Lord.
I guess with Alarak, it's just I'm not used to building this many gateways, just because you're constantly losing, especially with the Ascendants. So many supplicants.
Yeah. Well, with the Ascendants, you're going to end up eating them all eventually anyway.
Right.
It appears that 2 warp conduits are active. Multiple waves of shuttles are in transit.
Allies are in battle.
Vengeance for the betrayed. Do not waste my time. Ours.
Okay, well, I got these ones on the left.
Deal with the. Just like out here. Completely annihilating their base.
Allies are in
I'll protect the bonus and the one on the right.
Okay.
These foolish enemies seek to storm my base.
Let's just turn them all into drones again.
I love that every time.
Do not waste my time.
Your allies are in battle.
Surprised they have an attack. Don't they send like a separate attack wave here?
With the objective.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. It's way up here by me.
A wave
I'm distracting
of
them.
shuttles has been shot down.
A shameful and cowardly day.
I can't de-evolve the hybrid. That would be flippin' awesome.
That'd be too good.
Gathered the data we need. Thank you for the escort, commanders.
Can I escort?
Only because I willed it.
No, I can't transport the essence.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
that would be great. I almost think Zeratul's masteries are too strong. This is like this is like one of the biggest power boosts that I've witnessed.
They felt bad for his level 15. So.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, his 15
How
was-
fast did you get the? How quick did you get the fragments?
it was like
Conduit is powering
10
up,
minutes,
and a
9 or
wave of
I think it was
shuttles
9
is bearing
minutes.
toward it.
Wow.
I will crush them before they can scurry away.
Oh, you have an observer up there.
Of course I am needed. So you
Take the
address
second expansion. All right, I'll do it.
There's.
Upgrade.
You can take 2 expansions if you wanted to.
I'll take the one on the left.
Okay, I'll take the one on the right.
Your allies are in battle.
Even set up some pylons around.
what?
I still can't get over these Zelnaga Enforcer anti-air. It is just bananas.
You? They're coming to threaten our base. But we shall.
Look how fast I annihilate. They do so much fucking damage.
The shuttles have been destroyed.
The Ascendants.
Yeah.
Perhaps now
Yep.
we will have a
Look at that! Look at the
You just
Psionic orb.
you just 2-click
Our
the.
research vessel is ready. We're moving out now.
Told you.
Oh, my probe died. No.
I mean, I could take this base, but then I'd have to build probes, which costs supply, which I can't really afford to do.
I think he just wants you to do it just for fun.
Just to have it.
Yeah.
You address the High Lord.
You know, just to have it.
Be on
Alright.
Amon. Yes.
My life for the High Lord.
But I have a really large one.
Slain, listen.
So he's 540 health.
May the terracine flow.
So they get more health,
because
damage.
Alarak
This is just spell damage, right?
I may listen.
22 damage per
Action
second.
is the only.
Put a void array there to
300
support
damage.
the second
Another wave
base.
of
All right, all
shuttles is
right,
headed for
all right.
None shall escape me.
No, stop
Your
attacking.
base is becoming a liability.
Why is that not working? There it goes. Oh, it was working. I just couldn't see it.
Hey, go ahead and finish building it either. That's why. Oh wait, you can cast it on.
Yeah,
things
it was
being
just I
built.
couldn't see it because it was in the fog of war.
You have prevented
wait,
the
yeah.
shuttle's escape.
As I had hoped.
Oh!
See that happen?
They landed right on top of us.
To attack our base. We
No, but
must be prepared.
I didn't see what happened though. I saw them drop right on top of us. So.
Well, they dropped right on top of us, but they also, as the air forces were flying in, they were killed. It was really satisfying to see.
Base is under attack.
Not my base.
Oh, well.
Not my third expansion. Second expansion.
Life for the High Lord.
Sorry about your base.
It's okay. We'll keep yours up. So Zeratul's a beast now. He doesn't die.
Scan complete. Thank you for your help. They would have been lost without
Killed
you.
a bunch more drones.
Sorry.
Wars are won through persistence.
Well, all right.
The Death Fleet is ready for the
I'll get this one.
Okay, I'll head over and support my other base, I guess.
Leviathan dies in 3 seconds.
You just mind blast it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't even use Alarak at this point.
The Death Fleet descends upon this world.
The Death Fleet. Immortal anti-air destruction. Get him.
All 3 warp conduits are active. We must make
my
haste
goodness.
to prevent their escape.
Thanks for the Death Fleet.
No problem.
Don't worry, Cartwright. I think we got it under
I
control.
don't think they even left Nick. They didn't take. They weren't able to take 2 steps out of their starting area. There's one crap there.
We killed literally everything on this map. I've never done that. I mean, I've killed all the bases, but like all those final waves, it's usually pretty challenging to kill everything.
I've never camped the final waves like that.
I think we actually killed the final waves before the last attack wave even spawned.
Yeah.
Broodlords devolve into Vipers. That could be troublesome. Yeah, definitely. Vipers almost are worse against
Yeah, with the
Broodlords
blinding
in certain
clouds.
compositions.
All right, level 14. Let's do it. Yeah.
Nice.
Barely. Achievement awarded, Fleeting Death. Alarak upgrade cache. Oh, wow. Allow Alarak's basic attacks to stun enemies and slow heroic enemies for 2 seconds. Increase destruction wave knockback distance by 100%. That's stun just on his basic attacks, though.
The only thing with that is that you have to research those at the
You have to
forge.
Yep. It's going to cost more money.
Yeah, but otherwise, good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Destruction wave, I guess. Do I really need it to knock back more? I guess it could be good.
I think it knocks back enough.
Yeah. That could be like a late game upgrade. We'll
Mhm.
see.
Cool.
Man, you almost killed 1,000. Well, I guess you were attacking into enemy bases by yourself. Well, that was a lot of fun.
That was great.
Got to level 15 with Zeratul. We'll get to level 15 with Alarak and the mutation. Check out
I will
his
say on
mastery.
a final note is like, look, I had stuff to say. I gave opinions about Zeratul, but every single commander that's come out, all of them, and I want to say especially the newer ones, who are arguably easier to play than the previous ones, I have just had a lot of fun playing. So like, it's good to leave feedback and leave things that you have gripes with, but at the same time, I think I can be realistic in saying that I have a lot of fun playing these commanders, and I've enjoyed all of them. There's never been one that I picked up and been like, it's not really jiving with me.
Yeah.
Like, except maybe Phoenix right when he came out. But otherwise, like, It's been good. It's been really fun. It's been good. So I'm happy with
And
that.
it's fun to look back and think about when this game mode first came out. I mean, it's been said in multiple interviews by Blizzard people that they never imagined this co-op mode to be where it is today.
Mm-hmm.
They thought it was be a fun mode. They put out, Raynor, Artanis, Kerrigan, and have people play it a couple times and move on.
Yep.
So,
I think, and again, I think they've, especially with Monk in the lead, I've noticed this change specifically since he took over. Is I think they're basically embracing what the mode is to the people that play it, which is namely, look, you're never gonna lose, you're never gonna not win. So how can we make the winning experience as fun as possible?
Mhm.
And that doesn't mean that newcomers are going to come in and just be able to win every time, right? If you're brand new to the game and the mode, it's still challenging at lower levels, right? But they recognize that a ton of people still play this mode, even at max level commanders, because they find it really fun, myself included. So they're like, how can we still make this experience fun for them? And it's just by making commanders, they're like blatantly overpowered, right? They're never going to be able to make a balanced commander who at level 15 with level 90 mastery, like a chimpanzee couldn't win with. Even on brutal. So and they can't just shove more units onto the screen. It'll just destroy your frame rate because of the way the game is poorly optimized that way, and it's old. So they're like, look, just make them fun to play. That people don't care if they're really easy to play as long as it's fun. And I'm glad that they're really fully embracing that. They even updated the older commanders to go along that as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have the same thoughts. And another point is that for more experienced players, if you want more challenge, every week there's a new mutation. There's also a community that does speed running, so constantly trying to best the records for certain speed runs, like full clearing maps, like we did just that time. Just little things you can add your own challenge to it, or Blizzard introduces their own challenges with the weekly mutations.
Oh yeah,
It's a lot of fun to be had. And at this point, there's enough maps and enough commanders. There's enough replayability, just trying out different compositions and some crazy strats, like mass vultures with Raynor, or whatever you can come up with, you can do it.
Exactly. That everything's viable again because it's not so bizarrely hard. You could play on brutal and just be like, I'm gonna make Hellbats. I'm just gonna make tons and tons of Hellbats. And you're like, yeah, sure, all right, you could probably win. Make enough of them, it'll be fine.
Yeah, because you can never do that in the vanilla, like in multiplayer. You'll lose, most likely. If you
Eraser's Shell asks, if there was a what-if co-op commander from the Zerg like Tychus and Zeratul, which one would you want to see? And Retlock already answered the question exactly with how I was thinking, which would be an Overmind or Dagoth. Because people have talked about, Dahaka should have been the elite Zerg commander. And that's what's missing is an elite Zerg commander. So, like, Dagoth would be perfect in saying, like, Devouring Ones, Hunter Killers, basically all the heroic Zerg from StarCraft 1 would be neat. And all the heroic Zerg from the editor, like Kakulza. And that way it's basically like a Nova. Like you have Nova for Terran, Zeratul for Protoss. What's the Zerg equivalent? And I think like a Dagoth or a Cerebrate commander that had specifically heroic strains would be a perfect counterpart to those. But I think like Dahaka's halfway there, so they might see some overlap. They'd have to do something real goofy to make that work, to make it diverse enough.
just mass Yggdrasils.
Yeah, they had so much health, they were so hard to kill. It'd be perfect.
Just like mass Overlord drops.
One thing I was thinking of, because I was actually thinking about the idea of an Overmind or Cerebrate commander, is like, imagine this would only work, I guess, if you were facing Zerg. But what if you had a top bar that changed based on the enemy composition you were fighting? Like if you were fighting Zerg, you had an ability to make a group of them turn feral, so it was like a mass confusion that was just permanent. Like you just use it on attack wave, and it just like it's not that you take control, but it just turns them all feral, and they just go wild across the map. Well, that would be really neat.
Mm-hmm.
And then like they would need, like for Terran, you could infest a portion of them, and for Protoss, I don't know, but like you could just do something based on the main race attack waves each time. Could be interesting.
All right, and then you can introduce infested Terrans, like StarCraft 1 infested Terrans.
StarCraft 1 infested Terrans, yeah.
Cool. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
For sure. I know it's been brought up, like that Overmind concept, to Monk. So he's at least thought about it or heard of it. So there's a possibility.
They've been doing a good job coming out with some neat stuff. So whatever they do next, I'm sure will be a hit one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't let me down.
Yeah, whatever it is, we'll be showcasing it. Having fun playing.
Yeah,
it.
Tychus. Zeratul came out pretty quick after Tychus. There was a pretty big gap between Han and Horner and then Tychus, but then Zeratul was pretty soon after. So
Well, they needed
we'll
something
see.
for BlizzCon.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah. StarCraft 2 didn't really have anything else. Well, WCS is always something. Yeah, it was good this year.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch those, like the finals.
First non-Korean win
Oh, yeah.
ever.
I saw some highlights. It looked like a lot of fun. Like some of the games were really, really close and exciting.
Make sure you watch Cyril versus Dark. I think
Zero
that
versus
was
Dark. Okay.
that was semifinals. It was probably a more interesting series than the finals,
Okay.
in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I
the
might watch it
games.
tonight.
Nice.
Well,
All
yeah,
right.
just thank you guys for joining us. We'll be playing the Mutation next week, and I'll be finishing up leveling Alarak with that.
I will be live tomorrow playing some XCOM.